City officials are exploring options to increase the general fund as the cash balance is expected to drop from $11 million to $6 million by the end of this year. Commissioners have initially targeted a combination of reducing city staff and possibly increasing taxes. One possibility is putting a 1% sales tax on the November ballot to go alongside the indoor aquatics project. Commissioner Jamie Minton believes adjustments need to be made on the proposed project in order for it to be passed.
I strongly think if we're putting something on the ballot, we need to put something on there that we think will pass. I think that's what we need to do. And so I think in workshopping that with the alternatives will be really important. I appreciate us getting this going now and not waiting till August to have those discussions.
The tax would be for 20 years and if passed would lower to a 0.75% increase, which would free up $5 to $6 million in the general fund. The Parks and Rec Department would also accumulate cash over time and eventually operate like an enterprise fund. It's expected no vehicles will be replaced from March 1st of 2024 through December 31st of 2025. No equipment would be replaced or purchased from that time frame. No capital improvements in 2024 or 25. No new positions between that time frame. A hiring freeze on vacancies and no pay increases in 2025, possibly 2026 and 2027. The Manhattan USD 383 School Board on Wednesday voted to allow 2 more Boys and Girls Clubs to move into 2 local elementary schools. The board voted unanimously on Wednesday to establish these programs at Frank V. Bergman and Ogden Elementary Schools, the only 2 without previous on-site partnership. The 2 schools had before and after school programs before using 21st Century Community Learning Center grants, but ongoing complications, including financial problems and low staffing, prompted the district to seek an expansion of its agreement with Boys and Girls Club. Boys and Girls Club will take over the school's existing CLC grant-funded programs in fiscal years 2025 and 2026, and then they'll be able to apply for those grants in the future. A number of 4th of July events will be going across the region over the next few days in Wamego. The famous Boomtown Show will be taking place on July 4th with fireworks beginning at 10 p.m. Prior to the show on Thursday, the City Carnival and Dunk Tank will be open from Friday until next Thursday from 6 to 10 p.m. every evening. The Randolph Pride event will begin on Friday going into tomorrow. The city will have a number of events, including a fish fry, a softball tournament, a hot dog eating contest, a car show, and several fireworks displays as well. Junction City will host its annual Freedom Fest beginning next Wednesday and lasting through Sunday, July 7th. The event offers live music, entertainment, and fireworks. You can find a full list of community events on our website at newsradiokman.com. With the 4th of July just a week away, the Manhattan Fire Department is reminding folks to practice safety when using fireworks. Manhattan Fire Department Fire Marshal Jake Powell.
If you choose to shoot fireworks, buy them from a reputable source. All of the tents around town, if they're in the city limits, have been inspected by our office and are selling only approved, safe consumer fireworks.
Powell also reminds folks of when they're allowed to shoot fireworks.
You can shoot fireworks in the city of Manhattan only from 8 a.m. till midnight on the 1st through the 4th. So you'll have to wait till Monday to start shooting your fireworks.
Powell also says that fireworks should only be fired away from buildings and that good judgment should be practiced when lighting or firing them off. You can find a full list of vendors of where you can purchase fireworks on our website at newsradiokman.com. A Junction City woman was arrested following a traffic stop late Wednesday for a slew of drug possession charges. 39-year-old Angel Morgan was arrested just before 4 p.m. at the intersection of North 4th Street and Leavenworth Streets on probable cause charges. She's charged with 1 count of use or possession of drug paraphernalia with intent to use in the human body, 1 count of possession of a stimulant while being previously convicted of such charge, 1 count to distribute or possess heroin and certain stimulants, and 1 count of driving a motor vehicle without a valid license. Morgan has since been released from the Riley County Jail on a bond of $20,000. Governor Laura Kelly and Transportation Secretary Calvin Reed on Thursday announced that $8.6 million be awarded to 14 transportation construction projects through KDOT's cost share program. Wamego and the Kaw Valley Road improvements were selected as one of the projects to receive funding. More than $260 million have been invested in the cost share program since it began in the fall of 2019. The program is part of the Kelly administration's 10-year bipartisan Eisenhower Legacy Transportation Program, or IKE. For the latest news headlines, you can head over to our website, newsradiokman.com. You can also head over to themercury.com. We'll have the K-Man 10-Minute Morning podcast coming your way in just a few moments, either on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. The Big 12 unveiled its conference opponent list for the upcoming men's and women's basketball season on Thursday. The conference set to see 20 games played on the slate, with 10 at home, 10 on the road. It's the largest conference schedule in the history of the Big 12 on the men's side. The women will play 18 games. Now, while a final schedule will be released at a later date, the opponents list can be found on our website at newsradiokman.com. Kyle Isbell and Michael Garcia hit back-to-back triples to start a sixth-inning rally. Vinny Pasquantino delivered the go-ahead sacrifice fly as the Royals dropped the Guardians 2-1, making up a game in the standings but still trailing the division leaders by 8. The series continues tonight at Kauffman Stadium. Yankees outfielder Aaron Judge and Phillies first baseman Bryce Harper have been elected to start the All-Star Game at Globe Life Field in Arlington on July 16th. Both the Royals' Bobby Witt Jr. and Salvador Perez remain alive in the second round of voting, which begins on Sunday and runs through next Wednesday. Jose Fajardo beat backup goalkeeper Ethan Horvath in the 83rd minute. Panama takes a 2-1 win Thursday night over a short-handed U.S. team, putting the host country in danger of elimination if it doesn't beat Uruguay in its first-round finale on Monday night at Arrowhead Stadium. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.